Hello, let's go with the guide for the SWORDSOUL with RUNICK after the ban list. So we have 2 slumbers, 2 freezing curses and 2 distractions only. But still we can add floodgates or anything else that we would like to get for this kind of deck. So we go with the Ash, mostly for max C and adding from the deck to our hand. Moi, basic Taya, we want to summon our level 8s. Ecclesia is awesome in this deck at 3 because if we summon Gary, Munin, Hagin and we send them to the graveyard, then the magic happens and we can at the end of the phase recycle our Ecclesia for our next turn, so it's awesome really. Of course Longian for level 10s like Sovereign or our Supreme, and Protoss it's summonable in the later phase of the game. Also Emergence to add some of these, and that would be for the SWORDSOUL. Now we go for the Runic Fountain, 2 most because we can recycle it with, for example, Gary. Also we can protect it with Hagin, for example, and there's no problem. Cosmic Cyclone is great in my experience because a lot of times you can just cyclone the Runic Fountain or any set card, or you can bait the negate for the magic cards, so that's very OP. Called by the Grave, awesome card for the Ash, for the max C, simple as that. Runic Tip to add runic card from the deck to hand, whatever we like. Flashing Fire to destroy enemy, Runic Distraction to destroy the background, Freezing Curses to negate enemy, Slumber to stop from attacking an enemy or to stop the destruction of our monster once, or even to just use it on the enemy to just banish a few cards of our opponent's deck. Smiting to make Runic overall easier to grab from the deck, to recycle them. And Dispelling, of course, sometimes they draw, so you can make the discard 1. It's very helpful sometimes, evenly matched, sometimes helps if there's really hard turn 2, you just go to the battle phase, and let's go with this. The enemy sometimes can't negate that, and you can enjoy 1 monster, 1 card on the enemy board. And Blackout, very helpful if you can just pull off simple combo with even Grandmaster on the field, then you can just tribute it. Don't even matter that he has the negate, you can just get out 2 cards of enemies. And Hagin for field, adding Wings, sometimes useful to also add the card to gain life points, sometimes depends. Gary, hard to being destroyed, it also destroys the card if it's destroyed by battle, and also you can recycle the Runic Fountain from the graveyard. Coral Dragon is for the combo where you summon Hagin, level 2, then you go for the Moi and grab and summon token, then you have 4/4/2, then you go with the Hagin and token for the Coral Dragon, then you draw 1, and then tuning with Moi gives you level 10, for example Baron, and you overall drew 2 cards. Yazi for the more places that you can special summon 1 Worm from your deck, sometimes Moi, sometimes Daya, depends on the situation. Baxia to just shuffle cards on the enemy's board to their deck. Dragite, if you get Moi in the graveyard then you can negate with that. Spell Trap, perfect. Xixiao to add some of the SWORDSOUL cards and to negate, also useful for the Blackout. Baron, of course, negate. Supreme, Sovereign, hard to be dealt with, also banishes enemies and very high attack in the later phases of the game. And also Sinister with double negate, or maybe double banish, sometimes destroy, and inflicting a lot of damage. So let's hope for the gameplay. With hand like this, we can start off with Slumber, so special Hagin. Hagin will discard 1 card, and also we can add the Runic Fountain to our hand. We'll activate the Runic Fountain. We want to grab something to go for the SWORDSOUL play, so let's try to add some cards. Most useful right now would be, I suppose, Freezing Curses. now we're milling 2 cards. Awesome, we got our Virim. So right now we can go with the Emergence, Moi. Very basic combo with the Sword Souls. I will set that to make it quicker. And now we go for the Coral Dragon. We use Tuner and our Kyogin. Now we play Baron. And we can draw 2 cards. And this way, we can't summon Protoss yet, sadly, but we have Negate, Backrow Removal, Special Summoned Monster Removal, Effect, Blocker, Negate, and also we can add whatever Runic card we would like to add. And also it's very simple to just summon another Hagin. If you have more Hagins, you can just change one mana into more Hagins, up to you. I would say that it would be good. And this is the simple combo.